Kentucky here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Over the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation ready for this collision today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. On first down, it's play action. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Kentucky. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tough running now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Hand off to the back. Tackled behind the line. That was an excellent linebacker. Just run and pound him quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. And the completion made. Brought down to the 23. Good move for the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, quarterback, rise and loss, and forget about the running back. Nice catch on a first down for this offense.
It's an option look. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to go to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Now a pick up first down at 37.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Toss play to the outside. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting into this game and playing your very best.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Well, you expect big hits in an emotional game, Kirk, and the quarterback that time paid a price.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on the swivel that time they hit him hard.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Using a strong stiff arm.
Coaches means they love this mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run the option. Good enough for first down yard.
How about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They finally bring him down at the 5. That's really threatening now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they hand it off to the back. Whistles across the goal line.
It's easy to just kind of blow your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Opening play of the drive, it looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
With an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And they'll set up with PAT. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaking through at the 35. And a big out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. breaking free at the 35. Oh, he breaks free. It's a football. Touchdown, Kentucky. There's a football in the play.
This past weekend, when they missed that bucket loose and throw it with a big play on Lawrence. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. And back through the extra point, the lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Running with purpose. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. But Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, just the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Look at him run through those tacklers. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
Might have to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started.
42 Spider.
Now here's the toss play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He'll hand it off and test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Big chunk of yards on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the option play here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Easily gets first down yards. The drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in tight coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second and goal, that hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense hold up here on third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Got it. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned on how this play would work out.
They'll stop him behind the line.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long run.
Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. It is intercepted.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking for points, and instead the defense with the interception, and
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Recovered by the defense, headed the other way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. It's a quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Pitch to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game, they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He pulls in the catch. Strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and his defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the toss and moves to his right. Powering through. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. No chance to catch it. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Here's the option play. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. going to run it here. And a big gain before he gets out. The offensive keeps churning, gets a fresh set down.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. It's an option look. Got the first down, now looking for more. That's a big gain before he gets out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and lead this comeback.
That score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point not right down the middle. This kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return will be brought down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
42 slider. 4-2 slider.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Check, check. Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Cardinals looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On the ready.
2nd and 10 here.
Clear. Clear.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. But this offense creates a huge chunk play. Line gets set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Extending the play now. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Pound 55 win.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Ball carrier heads out of bounds. That was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field.
Easy.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
3:25.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the pass. For a touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. In a scramble now. He'll avoid the sack that is brought down after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He said that that's enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. The ball is caught for a huge gain here. But a big chunk play for this offense in the air. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Kentucky. This offense is still and it's up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. It's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Give it to the back again. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The game makes it second and medium. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Louisville. And the route is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. First down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They're going to run the option. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Powers through. Run out of the 47. Sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. Get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. A loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Back in motion now. Touchdown, Cardinals. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They need a miracle. A couple of them in the last couple minutes. Down big. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Tuna. Jackrabbit.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Out, 55.
They'll use that running game, trying to lead the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Lasso.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Louisville. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they...
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Ready?
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
Here we go.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cardinals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. He's escaping the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the offense, 17 seconds left.
I really like this call. Second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Terrier.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.